Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm taking a look at CangToys CT-Chiyou-01, Ferocious, or Rampage as I like to call him. Before we begin, for full disclosure, I am a G1 tune accurate guy through and through, but this bot just made me fall in love with it, and I hope this review will show you why. First of all, you have this beautiful box, glowing, and you have a nice picture of him there. You have a very nice picture of the alt mode, the gorgeous alt mode, which we will get to later on, and a lot of things here. Most of them I don't know how to read, unfortunately, but that's about it for the box. In the box, you get a collector's card. Looks really nice, with the same imaging from the box. Things I can't read, but quite good stats. I don't usually show manuals, but this one looks so good, I just have to. Same artwork and glowy thingy from the box. And it is a really well-made instruction booklet. I stumbled once, but, well. So here you have him in all his glory, and he is very stylized. So I shouldn't like him, but I do. He's so gorgeous and all the details. Let's just get to them now, shall we? Look at that head. I do mind that it's kind of thin in the neck. It looks a bit strange. The light piping is just epic. Sorry, now I'm too close. The light piping is epic. As you can see, you have the, was it a saber-toothed tiger, of course. Looks really gorgeous. Unfortunately, the eyes look a bit dead due to the fact they are light piped, but there is no light piping. The teeth are sharp, and I do mean sharp, and they are die cast, so they actually can draw blood. We'll come back to that later on. Some nice detailing on the sides here. Nice tampographs on the shoulders. And even though he's stylized, he still fits in with the color theme of the original toys, I think. Somewhat. You have tampograph details here as well. Oh, this is really well done. Let's take a look at the outside. This looks so good. And these are pieces that move about quite a lot during transformation. So that they are flush like this is really well done, I'd say. The little paws here, they don't give me paws, but they are sharp. Nice detailing and tampographs here. The tail is out, and this is transformational correct. This is little back, and the only little backpack he has is this piece. I don't really know what to do with it, except for having it like that out. And for articulation, the head can go around, it can look up, it can look down. The arms can do a 360 on squeaky joints. You can fold it out. You have a bicep swivel, and you have a full bend at the elbow. You can rotate the hands, and they are articulated on the fingers on 1 and 2 pegs. That's more than enough. And you have a inverted tab system here. You have a ab crunch, a bit at least. You can fold out the combiner elbow and have even more, but I'm not going to force that. You have a waist rotation. Legs can go up to there, back to there before things collide. But he can do the motor master splits. Okay. You have a bit more than 90 degrees at the knee. You have a thigh swivel. The feet can go down. They can tilt, yes, they can tilt. But they're on a very tight ratchet. You can turn them as well, but that is very tight and very squeaky. As you can hear, the toe can be angled up or down, as can the paw. So he is very well versed in movability. As for accessories, he has a sword. This will combine with the other swords from the other characters in this series to form Predaking's big sword. Kinda nice looking. And you have a tab here. No, you have a port there that goes on this tab. I always forget that this is inverted. Kinda difficult to find, but when you do, he can hold his sword very well. It doesn't drop off unless you pull it off, of course. He comes with a big gun, and it can actually get even bigger for combined mode. But for the bot, this is the size you get. And you have the same system here. And he can just hold that without tipping over, and that's really good. And the joints are stiff enough to hold any pose you wish to have him in. The last bit of accessory you get is the combiner mode hand. And this hand just looks amazing, I think. It's probably the best hand I've ever seen in a combiner. So this really bodes well for the rest of the set. I have 2 more of them coming this week, I hope. But as you can see, you can pose it very differently if you want to. You can combine this hand with the other hand and form a crab bot. I will show that off when I get the other hand, of course. But it looks good. We need to compare him. And let's bring out Starscream. He's my go-to guy for comparisons. And he is very much shorter, I would say. So I don't know if this is actually correct or not, but I don't care because he is amazing. And the comparison most Transformers collectors want to see, I can only give you half of it because this is Feral Rex, but it is a knockoff. So you can see, but the real Feral Rex is about this high. So this is an oversized knockoff. And they're going into the bin when I get all of them. Or maybe I should raffle them off here on this channel. Now let's get him into ARM mode. And ARM mode is fairly simple, but it takes a while to get there. As with everything on him, it's fun and intuitive, but it takes a while to do. So let's get this transformed. You fold that piece up, you angle the hand in like that, the thumb on the upper side, and then you fold it down like that, and you close that up. You rotate the paw backwards and turn it over, like so. You angle the arms up and tab the paw in up here. So it looks like that. Then you take the heads, move this out and extend it. Fold this out and you get the neck pieces here, and they are supposed to be on the outside. And you fold the head in. You go back up with this. And then you go down with this head again. This little backpack comes up. You fold it as far in as you can. Then you turn this around and you put that down. And now you have this piece all ready. Now we come to the legs, and the legs are kind of, well, let's just say it's a lot to do. Before we get any further, let's extend the waist. And you pull that out, and that is really scary. And now you have an elbow. Like that. Now you can fold everything out. And you come to one of the legs. You untab this. And in here, let's fold it out so you can see. You fold that down. You angle this up. And then you turn the leg around. Oh, sorry. The tail is in the way. And you push it up as far as you... No, you don't. Like that. You loosen this and put this over here. And now you return to the legs. And this doesn't want to tab in always. Depends on if I have everything lined up or not. And I usually don't, because this is a bit difficult. Fun, but difficult. Okay, now we're going to get the paws up here to tab in to this little piece here and a joint. No, sorry, port here. And to do that, we turn them around. We extend them to see that these panels are folded in, and they were, and that's good. Now we have to rotate the foot, and this is squeaky, and you have to get a real good grip here. Like so. Then you start by getting this little thing out. I'm gonna show you in a minute what it is. It's a little peg here that's going in that port. And you turn the feet up, like so. The paws, I'm sorry, the paws. You turn this backwards. You tab the foot in on this little tab there. And now starts the line up thing. You are supposed to line that peg in. Oh, actually good. And put this little thing on that leg. So now it's stuck there and there. And that's really good. Or as it should be. You come down here, you fold that little knee spike up. You fold this down. And that tab is going into that port. So you have to fiddle with it a bit to get it just right. But when you do, it sits firmly. The keyword is when. There. You come to the outside and you tab that into there. And you tab this skirt piece into that port there. And then you do the same thing with the other leg. You push these parts together. You take the hand, you angle it so it will go in. Like so. And then you take the tail and this tab will go in here. Like so. This is folded down. And this will just peg in to those pieces here, if you're lucky. It's kind of difficult to get them in. for some reason. Like that. Oh. And now you actually have the arm mode all done. And this is a mighty arm. A really mighty arm. As you probably can see. But we'll get into this more when we get into combining everyone. And for comparison, here is the Ferocious arm. And you can see that there is quite a difference in size here, even though this is oversized and KO. So this Predator King will be big. And you can see a lot of similarities actually. But they did hide the legs better, I think, because this just looks too wide. And I don't think we really need to look at the detailing here because it is the same as in robot and beast mode. So let's get to transforming again, shall we? We remove the hand. We straighten this up, and the joint is supposed to be on the front of the robot. So let's get to cracking like that, shall we? Let's fold his little feet out first. So we can have some more space to actually fold them together. Okay, let's do the legs first. You separate the legs like that and untab them from this tab. You untab them from the leg. You fold them out, and while you're doing that, you're supposed to rotate them and fold this red piece in like that. Now we can fold this in again. We don't need that anymore, but we do need to raise these up. Okay, let's move things so you can actually see what I'm doing here. There are a couple of hinges here, and here you're supposed to move that hinge mainly because you're supposed to just slide it upwards, but it's a very stiff hinge. But when you get it right, you get it right, and then you fold back the knee spike there. You turn this around, you fold it in, and it's going to sit, if I'm able to, over that tab there. And that's how you want that looking. We angle this up. We turn the leg around. And we angle this little piece up and back. We come... That happens sometimes, unfortunately. Let's just do that so we can get on with this, like that. Here you have some small filler pieces, and they are supposed to be up for kitty mode. I don't know if you can see them, but they're up now. Because that makes the kitty leg stay higher. And before we go any further, we have to fold this little pig in as well. Okay, let's rotate. Fold the paw upwards and angle this up like so. Then you come under the leg here and you tab this skirt piece into that tab. And to do that, you have to actually fold it down. Oh, I wasn't like that. You have to fold it down onto the leg and up like so. Lastly, before we go into anything else, we need to do these little pads. Has to go back where they were in robot mode, and they should click in here like that. Then you fold the leg up again, and that's one leg done. When you push the two legs together, you come to the upper part and get a grip to just push this in. And that is quite scary, as I said before. You angle the tail. Oh, this is not simple. No. You angle the tail in and under the red pieces, and then just push. And that is the back of the tiger all done. Okay. Loosen this, the red part. You angle these orange pieces out and you press them downwards. And then you tab everything in again. And as you can see, you have two unused tabs up there, and that is correct. That's how you want that looking. You come to the neck, you turn that around, you fold this hinge as far down as you can. This goes around and tabs in on the back, here, like so. And now, for the tab de résistance. You're supposed to tab these in on the neck first, and then tab them into the orange piece up here. There are tabs in there, I promise you. They are just not easy to fix, but there they are, yay. Now you can angle the head up, and you're done. The only thing you need now is to fold out the legs, fold them down, turn them around, and then turn these around and push them back. And this is a beautiful looking kitty cat, I must admit. And now you can see some light piping there in his head, but otherwise it's the same detailing as before, but it looks very, very good. I do like these, but I don't know what they are. And his little kitty booty. It looks quite cute. And that's what he looks like from above. Very well, very looking good, very, 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 very. And this is what he looks like from beneath. And I do like these detailings on the paws. They are totally unnecessary, but still very nice. And I don't know if you can see them, but the claws are sharp. So be wary of them. For articulation, the head can go up and down and rotate quite much. You have die-cast teeth in both the upper and the lower jaw, and you can open and close the lower jaw if you want to. He can be chewing stuff. Legs can do a 360. They will bump into each other, but they can. You have a swivel there in the bicep. You have a knee joint. They can go up and down and can even extend to there if you want to, but that's more for robot mode. The paws can tilt and swivel and fold the claws in if you want to have him in an attack pose. And you can have him in a very wide stance because he's really poseable. Back legs can also go 360, but they will bump into other stuff, of course. You can angle these up and down if you want to. Have them like that, or, well, whatever you want. He has a knee bend here. and as you can see, quite stiff. The back feet can tilt, and you can angle these up and down. I'm not going to show it because it's really stiff, because these are the robot mode feet, so they have to be. The tail is on several hinges, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. So it's quite poseable. And if you like weapon storage in beast mode, you're going to be so happy because you can put this in here. You can extend it if you want to, but that's more for combined mode. I don't know if you can put this in. Yes, he can be a flag bearer. Woo! Now, for comparison, let's bring in Rampage. And this is Ocular Max Rampage, so he's a bit oversized because he's a normal cassette, but I think they look dandy together, like father and son or something like that. And of course, the oversized knockoff of Feral Rex. And, well, he just looks like he does. As you can see, there are some similarities, but wow, what a difference. What a difference a bot makes. So, for my final thoughts on this bot, I mean, I love him. Would I have liked him to be a bit more G1-y? Well, maybe not him, but one of the other in the series would have been nice if he were a bit more G1-y. This is G1-y enough, but the quality is amazing. The detailing and the tampographs and the mold and the joints. There is very little I can find that I think is negative. Design-wise, I can find any faults with him at all. Maybe the neck and maybe the combiner elbow, which is way too hard to extend. But otherwise, he's amazing. He looks good. He handles well. The transformation is fun. I don't know enough superlatives to throw at him because he is so great. And I look forward to having the rest of the set and combining him into Predator King. So if I were to give points, he would probably get a 9 out of 10 because, as I said, I have trouble finding faults with him. So it's a strong recommendation from me, and I hope the rest of the set will be as well. But I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.